Operation Epic Fury. Two American heroes are coming home tonight, rescued from the clutches of the Iranian regime. President Trump just confirmed that both airmen are in very good shape after a harrowing ordeal that had families across America holding their breath. But that's only the beginning of the story. While the fake news media tries to spin Iran as some kind of formidable opponent, the truth is absolutely devastating for their narrative. Iran's military has been completely and utterly destroyed. Their navy at the bottom of the sea, their leadership gone, and President Trump just delivered the most brutal assessment of our enemy's collapse that we've ever heard. I'm going to tell you what this means for every single American who's watching right now. You see, for too long, Iran has been the boogeyman that politicians use to justify endless wars, endless spending, and endless fear. They told us Iran was unstoppable. They told us we needed to appease them with pallets of cash like Obama did. They told us confrontation would lead to World War III. Well, they were wrong about everything. Under President Trump's leadership, America has demonstrated what happens when you actually project strength instead of weakness. 101 missiles were fired at the USS Abraham Lincoln, one of our crown jewels of naval power. Every single one of them was shot down like it was target practice. Think about that. Every missile they had neutralized. Their entire Navy, 158 ships now rest at the bottom of the ocean. Their mine droppers, their sweepers, their attack vessels, all destroyed. Now, this is not propaganda. This is what American military superiority looks like when it's unleashed by a commander-in-chief who actually believes in winning. The days of managed decline are over. And speaking of protecting American interests and strategic assets, there is a breaking development in our national security infrastructure that ties directly to moments like this. Now, the White House just dropped a bombshell, over $30 billion to secure America's critical mineral supply chains. They specifically named an Alaskan project as key to U.S. mineral independence. Now, I've been to the Vizsla copper drilling site myself and witnessed something massive unfolding. You see, President Trump just unveiled Project Vault, a $12 billion strategic minerals reserve to stockpile essential resources and keep America ahead globally. This isn't just mining news. This is national security. And Alaska's governor officially backs the Palmer Project. Remember those words, the Palmer Project. It's the same one highlighted in a formal White House report as a strategic asset. Copper, zinc, silver, all critical to our military and defense readiness. And guess what? Vizsla Copper owns 100% of it. Now, they're trading in the United States under VCUFF and in Canada as VCU.V. It's right there on the screen. When government backing hit other Alaskan miners, shares moved over 200%. Now, there's an exclusive briefing that's been prepared for you below. You need to see it. Because when America shows strength abroad, we need the mineral resources at home to back it up. We appreciate Vizsla Copper for supporting our work here. Now, here's what the media won't tell you. President Trump just said something that should be front page news everywhere, but conveniently isn't. Khomeini's gone. The supreme leader who terrorized the Middle East for decades, who funded Hamas and Hezbollah, who chanted death to America while building nuclear weapons, he's finished. And while talks continue, Trump made it crystal clear that America wins no matter what happens at that negotiating table. I'm going to show you exactly what the president said and why the establishment, of course, is panicking. Here's first the president talking about the two airmen who were rescued from Iran.
Mr. President, on the two pilots, are they in good condition? Have you spoken to them or their families?
They are in very good shape, and we're very proud of them, the two pilots, yeah.
They're in good shape, and we are very proud of them. The president celebrated the return of two brave aviators. Breaks down the obliteration of Iran's naval capabilities. Here he is, President Trump outside the White House.
How
do you know that? Why do you say that? Why do you say that? You don't know anything. Who are you with? Who are you with?
NBC News, Julie Surkin.
ABC?
NBC.
Well, that's fake news. Let me just tell you, we win, no matter what. We've defeated their military. They have no navy. 158 ships are underwater, undersea. All of their minesweepers and all of their, they call them mine droppers. Can you imagine? A country has 28 mine droppers. You think that's nice? With all of that being said, they're all defeated, by the way. They're all at the bottom of the sea. Now, with all of that, they have no Navy. They have no radar. They have no Air Force. Their leaders are all dead. Khomeini is gone. For many years, he ruled. He's gone. With all of that, let's see what happens. But from my standpoint, I don't care. Thank you.
From my standpoint, I don't care. With Iran's military in ruins, President Trump emphasizes victory and shifts his focus to talks in Islamabad, highlighting America's unyielding position of strength. Here he is remarking about those talks.
A lot of reports. They've been meeting for many hours, as you probably have noticed. We'll see what happens. Look, regardless, we win. Regardless what happens, we win. We've totally defeated that country. And so let's see what happens. Maybe they make a deal, maybe they don't. Doesn't matter. From the standpoint of America, we win. One other thing that's happening is that boats are sailing up and heading out to our country. Big, beautiful tankers, and we're loading them up with oil and gas and everything else. And it's a pretty beautiful thing to see.
And of course, those talks in Islamabad, they did collapse. Iran did not take the deal, and they will, of course, face the consequences of that. President Trump warns, however, of Iran's folly in testing the might of the U.S. military, detailing the ease at which their missiles have been neutralized. Here's the president.
They fired at us one day at a certain asset that we have, namely the aircraft carrier Abraham Lincoln, one of the beauties of the world, one of the great beauties of the world. They fired 101 missiles out of 100. These things are going more than 2,000 miles an hour. And out of 101 missiles, 101 were shot down like nothing and are now at the bottom of the sea, the remnants of them. Think of it, 101 missiles shot. In a short period of time, all 101 were knocked out. So we have the greatest military equipment. We have the greatest people. We have the strongest military in the world by far, and everybody sees it, whether it's Venezuela or what we've done with Iran. And when I read, the fake news talking about how well Iran's doing, they're not doing well at all. They're getting killed. I could take out Iran in one day. I could take down in 1 hour. I could have their entire energy, everything, every one of their plants, their electric generating plants, which is a big deal. And I hate to do it because if I do it, it takes you 10 years to rebuild. They'll never be able to rebuild it. And the other thing you take out are the bridges. I took out one just to show them because they went public with a statement that wasn't true. They admitted it. I say, I'm going to take out a bridge. And I took out a bridge. And that was the end of that. Now they've been really behaving quite well. But in one half of a day, they wouldn't have one bridge standing. They wouldn't have one electric generating plant standing. And they're back in the Stone Ages. I'd rather not do that. But I do believe they're going to come to the table on this because nobody can be so stupid as to say that we want to have nuclear weapons and they have no cards. They have no cards whatsoever.
No cards whatsoever. You see, this is the moment right here. This is the moment the globalists feared. For decades, they told us America couldn't win decisively. They said we needed to manage conflicts and not win them. They said overwhelming force was outdated, that diplomacy meant endless concessions. President Trump just proved every single one of them wrong. Iran's military capabilities destroyed, their leadership structure completely collapsed. American oil tankers are sailing through waters that were once contested, loading up resources that strengthen our economy. And here's the beautiful part. Whether Iran takes a deal or not, it doesn't matter. We've already won. The regime that funded terrorism worldwide, that held Americans hostage and attacked our allies, has been brought to its knees. And this is what peace through strength looks like. See, what you're witnessing right now is the complete vindication of the America First foreign policy. No more endless wars, no more nation building, no more paying billions to regimes that hate us. When our enemies strike, we strike back 10 times harder. When they threaten American lives, we rescue our people and destroy their capability to ever threaten us again. Now, I want to hear from you in the comments. Do you think this decisive action will finally bring lasting peace to the Middle East? Yes or no? And since you made it to the end of the video, this is my gift to you. I built this just for you, so that you will always maintain a direct line of connection with me, no matter what YouTube decides to send you or what they decide not to send you. Text raw feed to 844-840-4963. And you'll get direct text messages to your phone from me. Now let me know what your thoughts are, and don't forget to share this video with every patriot who needs to see the truth that the mainstream media is hiding. And if you haven't done so yet, find something you like in our merch shop down below. Wear your support for honest reporting proudly. And if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and help us fight back against big tech censorship. Together, we are the news now. Stay informed and stay free.
The system controls information. Information control is power.
They don't want you to see this.
The truth only survives together. They don't want this. Share this now.